live with Fight Night with MarvNation. We got a pretty good card ahead of us, and I'll be here watching and reacting with you. I'm gonna try to send it over to Instagram as well. So hope everybody's having a good time, and hope a lot of you come through and enjoy tonight's sports with Creator Sports Network. All right, so last time we got onto Instagram without too much of a hitch, we're gonna try that vertically tonight. It's first fight of the night. It's supposed to be six rounds incoming. What in the world is co-pilot? Didn't mean to open that up. Sorry, guys. Okay, so the fighters making their way into the rings, and see how this goes. Day one. Where are my day ones? They should be here in chat. Probably still waiting for Discord to let them know what's going on. Hey, Shauno's here with us, Shauno. All right, we got well, just trying to look at the names and they were gone fast. I was gonna make the predictor real fast. Shauno, how's your day going? Did you get the Jimmy Rollins card yet? Trying to set up a predictor, but I need the last names. VL Hondo. Hopefully I got the name right. I can't see chat yet. I'm sorry. At least for Twitch chat. I will have to send this predictor. All right, so it's Barry. All right. That one I can spell. All right, so here we go. Co-op with Matthew. Matthew as in Baby PP. You guys kicking butt and taking names, Shauno? I hope you are. I think we're live everywhere. Hopefully. Double checking. Right, we're sending the signal live to Instagram for the Instagram buddies as well. Usually these do really well on YouTube, so hopefully the YouTube buddies will come through. If you guys are watching on YouTube, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and vote for your favorite fighter, the best fighter of all time. We got a poll for you there. All right, so this is round 1 of 6, getting underway with MarvNation. I gotta back the guy with the fuzzy trunks, man. If you're gonna take the fuzzy trunks into the ring, you're fearless. Hey, what's up, Hobo Joe? How's your day going? See Joe's on the Instagram feed. I should tweet that we're live. Try to do it from my phone. Actually, I have a tab open for the Instagram buddies. Hey, what's up, Hobo Joe? Have you got any good pack pulls lately? If so, who did you pull? When are we doing a collab? When are you gonna send me a card that I need for my collection, Hobo Joe, that I can let everybody know? Hey, I got this from Hobo Joe. A little cross promotion. All right, so I'm sending out the go live tweet for the X World. Now Elon can come in, watch stream with us. Seems like they're filling each other out here a bit. Um, Fighter on the right doesn't seem to have as good of a physique, but sometimes that doesn't factor as much as I would think it does when it comes to fighting. And I am pretty much a fight novice. Switch over, Insta's lagging. Oh, bummer, man. You're going to NSCC tomorrow. I don't know what that is. National Card Collecting Society or something? Guys, popping the gloves together. Want some punishment? He may get it. So you have to do a collab. Biggest pull lately was Angels rookie pitcher Caden Dana of 5. That is a big pull. I think you're in the Discord. Any of you guys that are in the Discord, feel free to. Oh, whoa! Hand down, man down. Boom. Looks like me trying to hit a home run on MLB The Show, swinging and missing, spinning myself into the dirt. Hey, what's up, Tippis? Tippis, great to see you. But hey, Joe, I don't know if you're in the Discord, and then Shawno, you are in the Discord. You guys can always promote your stuff in cards and collectibles too, because Shawno, he's been selling some cards through his Twitch streams. But yeah, great to have everybody here. That was it was a good fight till it was a bad fight. I guess you can put your channel points on Barry because Barry's gonna win. Don't put him on the other dude. I don't think I can stop the predictor. I can dismiss the message. I can't stop it. But yeah, dang it. I wish I knew who was fighting a little bit earlier so you guys had more time to get your points in. But yeah, here we go. Here we go to the replay. Let's see what happens. It's just yeah, a right to the face. Boom. Got it from the other angle here. Yeah, coming into your living room. Sweat just exploded off that guy's head. Wow. All right. That was a great start to our fight night. He's smiling, rightfully so. Fix up your computer. Gonna start streaming more games soon. Video game wise, some of the bigger breaks might start streaming too. Oh, I definitely think you should. Can only help, right? You get some new followers in your community. You know, it's gonna be good. No, we're on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, Liam. So watch wherever it's most convenient for you, champ. Good to have you in the chat though. All right, so Dominic Barry, winner by knockout. Quick order. Excited tomorrow's your first national card show. So what all happens at the national card show? Let me know if the volume needs to go up or down too, guys. As the night wears on. It's always a little bit hit and miss when I'm using OBS. I don't know who the best is, man. I think consensus might be Muhammad Ali. Some people would say Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Robinson has an argument as well. I don't know, man. Floyd Mayweather is up there in the best fighters of all time opinion or arguments. I just went with some of the heavyweights in the poll to make it a little hopefully a little bit more engaging, Liam, on best fighter of all time. But I don't know. To be honest, I think it's tough to probably compare eras for greatest fighter of all time as well. This guy's a pretty good interview, especially being out of breath, after just fighting. The National is a big show every year. One select place, ton of sponsors and sellers and breakers come out for the week. Sports athletes, they have the signings. Tops, Panini, Fanatics are all there. Man, that sounds like an awesome time, Joe. Do you have to travel a long ways, or is it fairly close to your home? Muhammad Ali did lose Liam, especially as an older fighter. Muhammad fought till he was, I think, into his 40s in the 80s. Can buy a week pass or just a 1 day in Chicago, so just driving there tomorrow. Won't be here for a week. You got band camp. Did you hear about one time at band camp? Nah, you're too young for that one, Liam. But yeah, when you're old enough, check out those American Pie movies someday. You'll understand what I'm referencing then. Not till you're old enough, Liam. I guess I should make the chats pop on screen, so everybody can see them. Oops. Yeah, chat should pop up now. That way you guys can see what Liam's saying. I don't think I have a way to pull Instagram in, though. All right, so we're preparing for fight number 2 of the night. We got MarvNation Boxing. This is coming from the Thunder Studios, I believe in Long Beach, California. And this is a Creator Sports Network event, so I'm happy to be a part of it. And happy to be a part of Creator Sports Network. That's exciting, Liam, that you're going to band camp. 2 hours in the car tomorrow. That's nothing, Joe. I mean, it's something, but yeah, if it's a big deal to you, you got to make the travel out that way. Don't know if you want to do band or not. You like more sports more. You still like band. It's too much for you. Hobo Joe says, I think the last time we talked, you're just getting started. Maybe had 150 cells. You're up to almost 450. Yeah, I knew it was just starting to get rolling for you, Joe. And then when I see it pop up on my Instagram feed, I'm not on Instagram often. I do upload there just about every day, but I don't like look at the platform very often. But when I do see you, I always try to get a like in there for you. Hopefully helps with the discoverability. Why did you get an ad on a live? Hey, Liam, watching the ads is supporting the stream, so thanks for helping out, Liam. We got Juan Alvarez. He's going to be in the blue corner, and that predictor, I can almost close that out. We'll get you guys a new predictor if you're on Twitch to use your channel points on. Got to set it for like 5 minutes because that fight was over so fast. Working on trying to get it moving. Last break was really good. Topps Chrome has been rough. Not much content, says Joe. Yeah, we appreciate you being there, Liam. If you haven't, please hit that thumbs up. Straight out of Compton. All right, so Barry was our winner in that one. We got Alvarez, and I've missed the name here. We'll get it up here in a moment. It sounded sus. I didn't mean for it to. All right, who will win? We got Alvarez versus Sims. All right, 5 minutes. If you're on Twitch, get your channel points in. Alvarez or Sims. Who's winning the fight? Joe, are you on all the other platforms too? You got like the TikTok and X accounts and all that. It can be a lot to manage, but if you get the content recorded, on your phone or take the pictures on your phone, then you just can kind of copy and paste it over everywhere. Hey, we miss having you around, Joe. Been on real early mornings of late. Sharon Sand going to be in charge. Look at this. Hey, we like it. Live at 5 a.m. for you in the time zone. Yeah, it's been about the time I've been starting on the West Coast. sometimes at least. Hey, Alvarez 1-1, has a knockout in his young career. Second one didn't work. It's okay, Liam. Juanito. I'm not sure how to pronounce that first name. 1-1-1. So these guys have not fought a lot. What's up, Silas? Good to see you in the Instagram stream. Yeah, it's a really good place for discoverability, Joe, for what it's worth. Um, it can take a while to get some traction, but you get a video that blows up, then you're gonna have more followers and more people, looking for your breaks. Can't stay long. Hope you're doing well. Hey, same to you, Silas. We need you around. It's almost football season. Hope everything's okay though in real life. Usually, if I don't see people in the lives for a while, I assume, and sometimes you're wrong, something's going on. Like work's busy, relationships, school, whatever. But yeah, always good to have you around, Silas. Appreciate the reactions there. Assuming those are coming from Liam in the YouTube chat. All right, there is the bell. And both these guys look like they're in pretty good shape. Last fight, the one fighter just didn't look like he was particularly well conditioned, and he was the one that ended up getting knocked out. Happier about the relationships you've been building along the way too for Joe. I need to find a way to get the clips from your breaks and be able to post them. There's a software called shoot, I'll grab it for you right now. I'm using it. Antium is the name of it. If you're recording with OBS, you can install Antium, and Antium allows you to make clips as you go along. You can always clip if you have a stream deck or something on Twitch as you're streaming too. That's usually what I do. But Antium has like a little clip button, and I think you can customize it if you want like a 10-second clip, 30-second clip, a minute clip for it to go back through. What's happening, Stoop Kid? How's your day been? It got deleted? Oh no. Liam, why did it get deleted, dude? Were you doing something you shouldn't have been doing? That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is supposed to be a 4-round battle here. If it's on Twitch, you can put the markers and everything. Yeah, you can definitely do it that way. Um, I'm usually clipping along the way, and let me try to show you what my tablet is. My stream deck, my old tablet. Try to show you what it looks like. But I have all the buttons right here, Joe, and one of them looks like a little paper clip. So I just hit the paper clip, and it makes a clip for me. The software I use is called Touch Portal, and Touch Portal is free if you want to use that one. Now, if you want multiple pages and multiple buttons, you can buy it permanently, like a lifetime license, for I think it was $12 or $13 for the lifetime license. I didn't mean to put us in emotes only either, but I bumped something as I was showing you the stream deck. All right, there is the bell. Saved by the Bell, maybe. Oh no, that's the warning sound that they have. Sorry, I thought it was a bell. Well, uh, hey Douglas, no body shaming on the referees, Douglas. But thanks for watching, Douglas. We hope you'll subscribe and hit the thumbs up. We do have Yeah, we have a lot of fights coming. Usually we have Friday night fights. This is a fight night on a Saturday, courtesy of MarvNation and Creator Sports Network. But hey, she's out there. She's doing her job, Douglas. She's not afraid to catch a right hook. She works hard for the money. We better treat the referee right, Douglas. I'm not going to repeat what Douglas said in the chat. If it gets darker, we'll turn on the ring light and shine a little more light in here. Little splash. Everybody likes that. I didn't know a scoopa was the word for bucket. I'm going to assume this guy knows what he's talking about. All right, so Sims and Alvarez. Alvarez in the black trunks, Sims in the black and blue trunks. Hey, we're trying it, Shano. Yeah, we're live on the gram, dude. Hope stream's going well. Hope you guys are getting a lot of wins. Mr. Showtime's a pretty good boxing nickname. Seeing the sweat bopping off of the boxers here. Hey, we do need the milk. I could use some milk right about now. So it's like Sims is being the aggressor here. Like significantly to me. To the untrained boxing observer that I am. Ooh, that was low, right? Got him below the belt. Have I listened to the new record? No, can't say that I have. I see him show up on my feed a lot, and people talk about how awesome they are, that they kick people out of their concerts and things for, you know, coming in acting a fool type of deal. So I should give it a listen, Sean. I don't get to listen to much music. It's loud in the house quite often. Hey, Kobe, how are you doing, buddy? And then if it's, you know, a time when everybody's settled down, I tend to um, either jump on and play some games or get some rest. Hey, Kobe just subscribed over on Twitch. 45 months for Kobe. Kobe, let me see you on the sub wall. How's your day going? Are you ready for some Madden, Kobe? Or maybe the new 2K. I don't even know what they're doing on the new 2K game, to be honest. Seeing them on the 9th, 12th, 15th, New York, Baltimore, and AC. Are you traveling with them, Shauna? Because I know they know you pretty well. That's awesome, dude. Maybe you'll get a little baseball in between. Haven't ordered either yet. Probably getting mad and wait a bit on 2K. Yeah, I've been disappointed with 2K the last couple of years, Kobe, for what it's worth. How's summer treating you, Kobe? I feel like I've been missing you on the streams a little bit. It's probably my hours being a bit more in the morning than in the nights. And you could just be busy, not getting to watch streams as frequently, but hope everything's well. So we're watching MarvNation. It's the fight card from Long Beach. This is through Creator Sports Network and, of course, through MarvNation. We got Alvarez in the black trunks and Showtime. We got Sims in the blue. See, good. Home with family in Los Angeles right now. About to fly back to the Bay tonight. Okay. Flight got delayed from 9 to 11:30. Often get VIP just because you go and ask. Not with them specifically. They buy the tickets and you travel yourself for Shawno. Shawno, that's awesome, man. Murphy's been around for a long time too, right, Shawno? I think they go back to the 90s, I want to say. Yes, this is round 3 of 4. Right, Sim's slowing down a little bit. Alvarez getting some punches in. They'll be over 60 times that you've seen them. They've been fighting Nazis since '96. Yeah, I know they don't put up with any racist BS in their concerts. They seem to circulate on Reddit a lot, Shauna, whenever something happens at their events. When you came to the stream today, couldn't figure out why you couldn't hear me. A few minutes later, you noticed you had the volume bar all the way down from the other stream that you've been in. Dude, I do stuff like that all the time. You like the stream deck idea? You could use your old iPad. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. It's old iPad. It's like, hey, let me repurpose this and I don't need to buy a stream deck. I think I have a command for him, Joe. There it is. Yeah, there's their software. And you can definitely try it out for free to see if you like it initially. Oh, front page, I think it is the 28th? Something like that. Let me double check. I put it on my Google Calendar and then I pinged you guys to bug you about it. Um, I'm on the 26th of this month. We'll have front page. So it's a weekday. I think it's like a Tuesday midnight till 8. So I got to figure out what to do with the content. Always great to have extra eyes on chat. It usually doesn't flood too crazy with the viewers because a lot of them are on Twitch's front page, right? And they don't click into chat. But you never know. You can get some oddball trolls, and yeah, it's always an event to get to be on there. Oh yeah, I've had front page a lot, but we'll have a front page this month. See, Shauno's been checking out Dropkick Murphys 16 plus years. March will be 17. Yeah, the growth, a lot of my growth the last year or so has been mostly TikTok, Joe. And then if they follow there, sometimes I get them to come over and follow on Twitch or on the other socials. Get them to become a member of the community versus just being a TikTok follower. TikTok's a little bit sketchy because we're always afraid of the app going dark, with nothing being settled long term there. Family's good. There was a little like backpack event thing they had in my hometown. Our state assembly person was there, and they gave away backpacks and school supplies, free food. They had face painting. We missed out on the face painting, unfortunately, for the kids. But they had a good time. It was just a lot of standing around in lines. But they each came home with new backpack and all kinds of school stuff, whether they needed it or not. I just thought like, well, it's here in the hometown. Why not go check it out? They got like markers. Each one of them got a little marble run deal. I guess it's considered science. I don't really know why they gave them those, but yeah, they had a fun time. Computer goes nuts when you go live on TikTok. So, Shauna, when you stream TikTok, are you streaming it through Antium or are you using the TikTok Live Studio? Because I usually just use TikTok Live Studio, but I don't know if you still have your stream key. But the Live Studio is like it's like running OBS a second time almost. It sucks up a lot of resources. So that was fairly fun today. Don't have the stream key. I think I need to go live in the studio in the next couple of days just to renew my stream key automatically. Because I get like those little pop-ups in the app where they say like, oh, you need to stream or you might lose it. It's supposed to be like 180 days or something that they grant it to you. But everything with that platform's kind of weird for streaming on it. But yeah, the live studio is a pain in the butt. I know some people run both OBS and the live studio, but now you got to manage different scenes and you got chat different places and everything else. If you guys are watching on YouTube, I know we had some YouTube lurkers earlier. Please be sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. Douglas let us know he didn't like the official. Uses up too much CPU. Hopefully you get a stream key again, Shauno. In the future, if you apply for one or are able to. Did you have it previously, the stream key? Or were you only streaming over on TikTok when you were doing the streams there? Because I feel like I haven't seen you or any live there in a while. Only live. Okay, so I guess I was assuming that they had got you a stream key. I'm trying to get to 50,000 followers there because they say when you're at 50, there's like a handful of different programs you can apply for. And you guys know how I am when I'm live. I'm just like constantly trying to get the kids to follow as they're scrolling in. You capture OBS there. That's pretty smart. I mean, I think Alvarez is losing just by looking at him. I thought Sims got in more good punches, but with boxing, my opinions are pretty novice. But if I was a judge, I would award this to Sims unless something changes here in the last 15 seconds. I'm not sure how many fights we have on the fight card. I tried to find it on MarvNation's website. Wasn't able to find it today. I have the main event in the title. Hey, what's up, Isaac Mitchell? How's your day going? Isaac's in the Instagram stream. No, I didn't know they had their own boxing streams. Or their own boxing teams, excuse me. So yeah, Rosado versus Rodríguez. One of the guys from Philadelphia said Rodríguez is from the area, and he's met him. System was in chat this morning, and he was saying he was a Rodríguez guy. Hey, I know. What's up, Diddy? What about Diddy, Mitchell? You want to end up like Diddy? You want me to tell you to take that? You're close to getting hammered. Isaac, act right. Henny, I shouted you out before you came in because I heard you were playing co-op with Shauno. How's co-op going, guys? I actually don't know where Isaac's from. Isaac may have discovered us on Instagram Live or something. Oh, nice. All right, Isaac. That'll do, Isaac. Let's see. Murphy Boxing, they sponsor guys, bring them in. You know the coach of the team. Have they had any decent pros come through their ranks, Shauno? So we're waiting for the decision here. I'm opening up Discord right now, Hanny. Man, that's a long day. That's a long day being out and about. All right, Isaac, you're doing too much. You've been blocked. Like Dikembe Mutombo. Isaac's gone. Yeah, it's a long time to be out and about, but sounds exciting for tomorrow, man. You guys are in position to go win it. I'm looking at the highlights that you sent. Mickey Ward, something Sullivan, Tom DeLuca. Mickey Ward, I definitely know that name. And I don't know a whole lot about boxing. All right, so Sims victorious. How's little Henny doing with the injury? Big baby Henny. All right, so 2 fights down. Tomorrow we go to fight. Dang it, as I was blocking an Instagram troll, I think I may have ended the Instagram live. I don't know what the heck I'm doing on Instagram. Oh no, it's still live. Okay, yeah. I just kept talking about Diddy constantly. It's like, all right, it was kind of funny the first time, dude, but you're not Shauno, you're not Henny. Don't come in here and try to make me laugh. I don't know who that guy was. What's up, J Shock? How's your day going? Hey, what's up, Ike? How's your day going there? He's been doing great, playing second, played left. If you guys are watching on YouTube, feel free to lurk, feel free to chat, whatever's makes you happy. But please be sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Usually YouTube does the best on the boxing streams. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to Don Elfrick, subscribe too. I don't know why the in-ring announcer didn't announce me, but he's been making some great plays. 11s are massive compared to him. Very proud of him. You should be. Yeah, I mean, he's bounced back from injury. He's had a great year. I think he's put in a lot of work, with practices and with the games and being on the different teams and the travel ball. So, yeah, it's wonderful that he's doing well. Isaac, hey, Isaac, you look familiar. You may have to get regulated on Isaac. Are you Isaac from Instagram, Isaac, or not? I do play MLB The Show. Yeah, that's usually our main content around here. But we do some live sports too. Danny O'Connor, another big name. That's a name that's familiar to me. Ward definitely rings a bell. After this, done until September. A little break. Chance to play some games and kick your feet up, Penny. So yeah, those of you that do play MLB The Show, what do you think about it this year? Feels like it's 99 or nothing now with the cards. I was liking the slow power creep, but once the All-Star game stuff hit, it just kind of went 99s always. Brevin, how are you, buddy? Thanks for watching on Instagram, Brevin. Looks like a chill guy there. It's Brevin. If you guys are connecting with me for the first time on any of the platforms, please follow or subscribe respectively. Hope the audio is okay on the fights. It's always different when I use the browser sources and stuff. Hey, thanks for following, bud. Let me see if I can follow you right back off my phone here. I will follow you guys back on Instagram and X and all that stuff. All right, Isaac, I just banned an Isaac over on Instagram. That's why I asked. I'm sorry. Probably sounded very ungrateful as a streamer, but I got you now. All right, so it's Iker Moya Sanchez. Thanks for following, Iker. Marco Rodríguez, our announcer. Let me pay out the predictor. If you guys want to predict over on Twitch with your channel points, go for it. All the points went in on Alvarez. Sims was our winner on that one. Once we find the fighters' names, we'll get the new prediction up. I like the music here coming in. I don't think I would last too many rounds if I jumped in the ring. Unless they put me against another tomato can like myself. All right, so we got Casero coming in. He's going to be in the blue corner, is Rubar Dario Casero. My brain wants to read it as rubber, but I know that's not the pronunciation. Looks like an Argentine flag across the heart there, if I'm looking at it correctly. But yeah, we're live on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. It's nice not being on TikTok for a little bit, so I can say the actual names instead of red and purple and hint as to where we're at. It can be so strict over there. All right, red corner. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna sure know how to spell that one. All right. So Jerwin, he's from the Philippines. He's sporting the Luka Doncic jersey, and if they put his name up on the screen, I'll put that in. I can't see Twitch chat for a second. I'm halfway through the predictor right now. Oh, good. Here we go. Wow, not how I thought it sounded at all. Ancajas. All right, get your channel points in if you know who's going to win. Anyone from Massachusetts or Ireland has been Murphy's boxing, says Shauno. And didn't Manny Pacquiao just come out of retirement? I could have sworn that I saw something about Pacquiao the other day. Not sure how many fights we have on tonight's card, but we'll roll through with them here on Creator Sports Network's MarvNation collaboration. Yeah, there's a tell the tape. That guy's fought a lot. 36 wins, 4 losses, 2 draws, and Casero is 13-4. These guys are both 5'6". I got the reach on him. I also got the weight advantage on these guys. I'll have no excuse when I get knocked the F out. Yeah, so predictors up if you're in there. My Spanish is pretty bad, Iker. I can kind of get by if necessary, but yeah, it can become pretty hilarious pretty quickly. I don't get the opportunity to speak Spanish as much anymore as I did when I was younger. I don't leave the house as often, and some of my friends, like their relatives that only spoke Spanish. As you get older, you have your own family, and you don't hang out with friends necessarily as much. So I just don't have those conversations anymore. So a lot of the Spanish just faded from my mind. But if I'm listening like Spanish language television, I kind of understand what's going on. But I'll lose a lot of the connecting words if I'm trying to have a conversation. I mean, there is our referee. It's Eddie Hernandez Sr. And Eddie doesn't look like he's playing around in the ring. Hey, I think you said I'm your favorite streamer in Spanish. Um, Muchas gracias, Iker. I want to ask your favorite or what state you live in, Iker. If you don't want to say, it's fine, but I don't even know how to say like donde está your state? Estadio? No, estadio is like stadium. Yeah, see, that's what happens. I forget a lot of the stuff. All right, this is supposed to be an 8-round fight, and we'll see how they go. Both guys look to be in pretty good shape. That first fight of the night, we had a guy that was, I don't know, he had the Daniel freak build on him, and he got knocked out pretty quickly. Hey, Iker, don't unfollow and refollow. Just stay followed. At least it's saying that you just started following me on the Instagram live. We don't want to lose you, Iker. You've been an Instagram MVP today. So I wonder if this is the co-main event with these guys having a pretty good pedigree. La Carniceria Meat Market. So they had a taco truck today at the event in my hometown where they were giving away backpacks and school supplies for kids and everything. And by the time we got there through the lines were moving slow. They didn't have any options besides chicken. So we got 6 plates of chicken tacos. I haven't ate meat for years, but I just got it for the family to take home. They gave everybody like a ticket as they went through the program. So some chicken tacos for the other family members of the house if they want them. My son tried eating, care for it. One of my daughters ate it pretty well. My wife said it was good. It's like, okay, would you like chicken or chicken? Because that's all we have. Seeing the carniceria on the ring made me think about that. La Estrella, I think that's one of the more popular Spanish language radio chains out here on the West Coast. Trying to look at all the advertisements around here for MarvNation. To me, it seems as if the fighter from the Philippines has been the aggressor thus far a bit more, but we'll see how the fight turns out. Sometimes, you like to let a guy punch his way out and tire his way out of the fight. We got A's and Diamondbacks in like 40 minutes, so if we're still live, I'll give you the live reaction to that blockbuster baseball matchup later. But we're live on Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram, so please follow or subscribe. We should have more fights coming up throughout the rest of the year, and I think we got some other sports in the pipeline soon for Creator Sports Network, but I don't know what's under NDA, so I won't say what I believe is coming, but some other exciting things. And I always like it when we have boxing. Boxing usually does pretty well with new eyeballs on stream. Yeah, here comes the ring girl with round number 2. Got a little Bruno Mars going there. Definitely had to pull that out of the YouTube VOD. She's got the number upside down, right? Or maybe it's reversed on the other side of that. Okay, no, she's got it right side up. Okay. How dare myself criticize the ring attendant there. Think that they made the mistake. It was me. Card was the correct side up there. So we go round 2 underway. I did not set up a lot of prep time tonight the way I would like to have. Because I was tired when I got home, so I took a little nap. I think I will grab some water. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got a few ruffles on my journey there. Fighters seem like they have some respect for each other. We do love the ruffles. What's your go-to dip, Kobe? I'm odd. I just like everything plain. Sour cream and cheddar is a favorite for Kobe for live. I'm gonna assume you've had the wavy lays, which are basically ruffles as well. I like those barbecue wavy lays. But my wife and the girls, my daughters, they like to have the ruffles, just the plain ones with like the ranch dip is a popular one here in the house. Yeah, it's getting a little darker. I guess I can turn on the ring light. Kobe, he loves some ranch dip. Oh, onion dip. Dude, I thought it was just onion dip. Now I'm feeling like a dunce because you're telling me there's a special name. I should know what it is. Reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to hit the thumbs up and maybe subscribe to this video. Loving this one too. Speaking of dips and everything, I'm gonna make some beans, and we've been making refried beans a lot of late, so I'll have some tortilla chips with those tomorrow, and some tacos, and maybe we'll make some burritos or tostadas too. But I forgot to get them started early enough today, so they're just soaking in water in the refrigerator. The pinto beans are, because it's supposed to help rehydrate the beans if you soak them in water before you cook them. I usually cook them in the slow cooker anyways. Love the homemade tostadas. Yeah, I think we'll pick up some tostadas or something tomorrow at the store. We've been having tacos a lot. Not that I ever get tired of them, but it's just like maybe it'd be fun to have something a little different. So I think tostadas would be the move. Although we don't usually make them homemade, we just do the store bought. I wouldn't mind trying to do the homemade, but it's probably going to be a lot of work for me not to do a good job on it, Kobe. All right, we're in round 3 of 8 here between the fighters. I feel like the fighter on the left from the Philippines has been way more aggressive between the two. Iker, I don't know what that means, bud. I'm afraid to read that off and gets into the gulag. Told me something in Spanish. Buy the store bought tortilla shells, put the beans and all the toppings on them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing tomorrow. Some refried beans is almost like a paste on the bottom, and then I'll probably just put some the vegetarian beef, the Beyond Beef stuff that I usually eat on top. I'm pretty plain. Like I don't usually eat a lot of other things with it. My wife and the girls will probably have like sour cream and some diced tomatoes and things like that on there. Kobe, he loves it saucy. Usually he gets the Taco Bell hot or mild sauce. I'm bad about always grabbing the sauces when I go through. Then I end up with a wherever you put the butter. I forgot what it's called in the refrigerator. The butter holder. Usually end up with that thing full of sauces if I hit too many fast food restaurants. At least in the old days, they used to have the sauce out there at Taco Bell. You just grab a handful and take it with you. But I mean, I never wasted it. It was just like, hey, here at Taco Bell, may as well load up. They sell it by the bottle at the store. I guess that would be a little bit more fair than me just stealing it, right, Kobe? Maybe tomorrow at the store I'll actually buy some instead of fast food shop lift it there. Round four's incoming. I should just be quiet and let the announcers do the announcing. I don't know who's winning the fight, but I feel like the fighter in the red trunks is leading the way. So I ask for extras when you go into a Taco Bell for Kobe. So some of the places around here, this is like cheapskate deal that I do. They'll charge you if you want like another ranch cup or whatever it is. I'll wait till I get to the window and then ask for it. I don't tell them at the drive up window that we want extra, and they'll usually just give it to you. Like if we get a fish fillet, because my wife likes to get those fish sandwiches, especially during Lent, being Catholic. You know, if we want extra tartar sauce or something, just ask up at the window. And it's probably a requirement. You know, if like the manager's around, they hear it come through the speaker. There's a request and they have to charge, but I don't think most fast food employees really care that much. Like it's not coming out of their pocket as far as they're concerned. So yeah, here's some more whatever and take it. So I have the fight here. I also have it in OBS, but it's larger on this window, so that's why I keep looking over the side. Usually I read chat over here in a game on this monitor. I thought Mike was going to be in here. Mike was asking when the stream was started. Speaking of Southern California boys. I know some people have me bot muted. I'm just going to tell the lounge that we're live in case anybody sees it. If anybody wants to come chat. You know, Chick-fil-A usually limits you to like 2 sauces per item you order. Sometimes you get lucky and they throw in extras when you hit the drive-thru for Kobe. You know, all these years I've never been through a Chick-fil-A. They're not here very prevalent in the Central Valley, and you know, if I'm somewhere else, like I'm not much of a chicken eater, especially these days. But eventually, I'll have to go through and just see what it's about, see if there's any sides or something that I like. See some blood there on the right shoulder of the fighter in the green trunks. On that emerged from over his right eye. So I wonder if the ref is going to need to stop this eventually if that can't be, you know, compressed over in his corner. Chicken guy over most meats if you had to pick for Kobe. That's you with Raising Canes. Yeah, Raising Canes isn't around here either. I remember seeing Marky drive through a Raising Canes one day on his stream, but um, I feel like we have like almost everything, but then we don't have a few that are kind of trending upwards these days. Not very prevalent in the Bay or even back home for Kobe. Opened one in San Jose about 4 or 5 months ago. Is it crazy the line there, Kobe? Like, do you ever drive by it and see that there's a lot of traffic? The in and outs here in the Central Valley are nuts, dude. And it's like, to me, I don't care that much about in and out, you know, but certainly some of the customers go nuts for it. Like sometimes in and out, like the cars are like out into the road because it's so long through the drive-through that you can't get in there. Line was like 2 lanes, still took 30 minutes. Got him a little bit on the side of the head. Just showing the replays here. Here's see how that cut's gonna look as he comes back out here for the 5th round. I may be completely wrong, but I feel like the smaller fighters, you know, the flyweights and lower divisions, they don't knock each other out as frequently as like the heavyweights do. But I'm completely talking out of my neck. I don't know if there's any statistics to back that. Just when I do watch, when I have watched over the years, I feel like the bigger guys have more of a tendency to knock each other out. Oh, knocked him into the ropes there. So he's got the pretty boy advertisement on the trunks. I'm assuming he's in De La Hoya's camp, but I thought they said something about him being connected with Manny Pacquiao at the start. You saw UFC 5 was available on PlayStation as part of PlayStation Plus. Played a bit. How did the game play? I think I got a creator code for it a long time ago, Kobe, and I never jumped into it. I intended to, but then I kind of forgot about it. Like something was popular for me as a game. I don't know if it was like Madden had just released or whatever was the case at the time, so I never dove into UFC. I wouldn't know what I'm doing on it, certainly. It was fun. You don't know how to do most of the advanced moves. Yeah, there's always the mastery of stuff. I remember the years trying to play center against you on 2K. You definitely knew the advanced moves there. Mostly just body and head punches and kicks. You want to get into the new FIFA FC games. Those are always fun, Kobe. I like the Ultimate Team and I like Pro Clubs as well. I have a hard time with Ultimate Team streaming it and keeping up with chat because it feels like if I'm looking over here to read chat for a minute, somebody will score a goal against me and then I'm cooked. Pro Club's a little easier when you're playing with the buddies because you can have up to 11 on the pitch with you, and you're not having to be as focused on so much of the gameplay, and you can reach out a little bit more. Haven't played once. It's probably early tens. I feel like they have done really well in this generation of consoles upgrading the game, where some games feel like they're very stuck um, with sort of a copy and paste year after year. Yeah, there's the cowbell. I think that lets them know there's like 10 seconds left. Doesn't seem as if we have the time up here. So hey, that cut was closed up pretty well. He wasn't bleeding so much, and I thought the round looked fairly even to me for for what I know as a fight fan. The one guy's like the ring girl assistant. He pushes down the ropes for him and all that. You've done 3 million MUT currency, or you have 3 million MUT currency sitting in your account. Any end of your cards you suggest getting? I haven't been playing, but I know at the end of the year you can get the rookie premieres, and the rookie premieres will carry over into the next Madden. So you may want to look into the rookie premieres. There's a really good MUT guy that I follow. Hey, what's up, Solo Phil? His name's Moshi, and Moshi's like he's year-round Madden guy. I met him through a mutual subscriber uh, last year. So if you get a chance, he's like got like the daily updates on what you should be doing on Madden. If you're interested at all, he probably would be way more dialed in than I am. But yeah, I need to get in there and see how many rookie premieres I can make. So when Donnie gets in the ring, it would be like the first fight of the night. Solo Phil, you may have missed it. Guy was kind of out of shape and he got knocked out in the first round. But if they throw enough money at me, I'm willing to take a dive or to take a punch. But it's got to be a lot of money, Solo Phil. It doesn't have to be generational wealth. It has to be Donnie rational wealth, where I don't have to do anything else after I get knocked out. Let's see, what was Solo Phil playing last? You have to pay for the doctor bills? Yes, yeah. And if I want my insurance to pick me up, I better not tell them what I was doing. So can't stream it. At least not where the doctors can watch. All right, we're on round 6 of 8 here. We're also live on Instagram if anybody wants their vertical feed. So, Phil, any fun weekend plans that you're gonna fulfill tonight or tomorrow, or are you just relaxing this weekend? So you told one of my kids they got a backpack today, and those things are full of school supplies. There's a program like First Five California, so they had a backpack for my youngest, and then the older two they went through these little booths, and they'd have them spin a wheel, and they could pick something, markers, racers, whatever. Um, yeah, it was just kind of a fun day to be out and about, spending the day in San Francisco tomorrow for Kobe. Just got home from the evening out. How was evening out in Indiana, Solo Phil? We love going to San Francisco, but we don't go often, Kobe. I usually feel kind of stressed out trying to navigate around there in a vehicle. And I guess using public transit's probably the move, like drive to San Francisco and then use public transit. But I don't know all there is to know when I go over either. Like, oh, okay, yeah, here's the bus routes and all that type of thing. Going to the Asian Art Museum, Nintendo store and lunch, dude. Nintendo store sounds like a movie. It was cool. You went to the park. They have music and food trucks. You actually think you're doing the drive up to Daly City and BART transit from there. I like the BART, man. BART seems a lot nicer than what I remember in recent years. We went to the Warriors Parade in 2022, and then I took a couple trips to see the A's while they were still in Oakland, and it seemed like they upgraded the cars and everything significantly. It was a lot cleaner than what I remember it being, maybe 10, 15 years back on the BART. I've always found it pretty fascinating to ride it, but sometimes it would be a little more sketchy than it seems like it is now. Not that you won't see anything bad there, but I think they've done a good job cleaning it up. Yeah, let me just press on your head here and stop the cut with this metal iron thing. I mean, I know it works, but yeah, these guys are a little tougher than I am. See, there's a parking lot not far from the Embarcadero. It's $15 to $20 a bucks for the night, and 10-minute BART trip to Chase Center. You do that for the Warrior games. I came out on the Embarcadero exit when we went to the Warrior Parade, and we went through the Trans Bay Tunnel because we went over the Altamont Kobe. I'm not sure if you've ever came over that way. So we got in by Livermore. I think it's Dublin and West Dublin are the ones that are furthest west. I forget which one you see first. I assume it's West. No, it's Dublin because I'm coming over from the east side. So we went through the Trans Bay Tube and all that. Kind of weird, how it gets so dark and everything. But yeah, we popped up right there at the Embarcadero for the parade. I haven't been to the Chase Center honestly in all these years. Need to go check it out. Used to go a lot more frequently to Oracle, but baseball's a little easier because we can go day games with the kids instead of it having to be something in the night in the winters, when most basketball's going on. But we need to go and check out a game soon. Let's see. Speaking of the games, you're going to the Valkyries game on Wednesday. Ref is the real winner. One of the refs, she was a lady, and somebody popped up in YouTube chat and said she needed to lose weight. I was like, Douglas, that is not nice. That's not correct. So the referees have been catching some strays, Solo Phil. I'm glad you've righted the ship here for us. Maximo Prods, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for watching on Instagram. I got a little Uncle Sam. I voted stress ball that I'm dropping here, in case anybody's wondering why I'm going out of frame. Should get a little bit higher chair one of these days too. Don't want to give you guys too much of the forehead top of the crown streams. Maximo, hey, thanks for following. Let me follow you back on Instagram, man. If you guys follow on Instagram or Twitter, I'm following back. See, you had a crazy deal for the Valkyries home season opener. 110 for seats. The opportunity to shoot around on the court before the game. Couldn't make it though. He had class late that night. It was a discounted student night thing. Man, that sounds outstanding, Kobe. I'm sorry that you didn't get to participate. Maximo, what was your name on Twitch, dude? I don't remember Maximo Prods on Twitch. Love to go to a Fever game. It costs as much as the finals tickets for the Pacers. Are you exaggerating, Solo Phil? You guys got the Caitlin Clark fever that bad? Sophie Cunningham fever? Where that's high demand ticket? I figured they were probably getting a lot of folks coming in, but I know they're getting that many in there. They are ridiculous. Yeah, I've never been to a WNBA event. That Valkyrie thing that Kobe had the opportunity to do, that sounds wonderful. Sorry that it didn't work out, Kobe, but I know you've been very focused on your studies. And, not playing hooky too often. Micah Parsons did request a trade. That's right, Maximo. Should come up to Seattle and play with his buddy that we signed. I think Jerry Jones said he's not feeling deterred and he's not inclined to trade him, but that could just be posturing in negotiation and also negotiating a possible trade with other squads too. Yeah, a lot of sports news, right? We had the baseball trade deadline. We got the investigation into Emmanuel Clase in the baseball world. Football, we just got the Hall of Fame game. Preseason games are rolling around. Basketball summer league wrapped up. We got a lot of we had a lot of basketball free agency news there for a bit. Warriors are held up by Jonathan Kuminga at the moment. Hey, Maximo, don't be a stranger. Come by anytime. All right, round 8 incoming. I'd love to give away Kuminga. The supposed trade on the table right now is that the Kings will give him 3 years, 62 million. Warriors would get Malik Monk. The holdup is the Kings want protection on their first round pick, where the Warriors want an unprotected first rounder. Shaq, step in. What's going on, Shaq? Welcome into our Instagram feed. We are watching MarvNation. We got the fight night from Long Beach, and this is through Creator Sports Network. Yes, Mike Dunleavy is the general manager. And to specify, it's Mike Dunleavy Jr. His dad used to be NBA head coach. He signed up for the dirty work because Myers kind of got out of there while the getting was good. Hey, what's up, Joey? How you doing, dude? Pacer legend. Joey, you still playing a lot of MLB or no? That was a huge trade, Solo Phil. I don't know if you remember that trade. It was Dunleavy and Murphy were the key Warrior guys. Got traded to Indiana for Steven Jackson and Al Harrington, going back the other way. That kind of sparked the Warriors into that We Believe team with Baron Davis. Was that trade? Chris Mullin was the general manager back then. I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, still enjoying the show. Ready for some Madden though too. Right when you started watching was around that time. There was the Lithuanian guard that came over from Indiana in that trade as well. Jerunas or something like that. I'm probably mispronouncing his name. Still playing MLB. The content's been better this year, I think. I definitely like the slower power creep that they've had versus the last couple years. Gameplay is kind of hot dog water, but it's playable. I wish they would take the big leap forward and really remake the game one of these days. Feels like we're going to go this whole generation with it still being a PlayStation 4 type game. Can't believe they haven't got LaGrassa out of the show. I'm afraid to use it for offline grinding because I can see them doing stupid and just banning everybody. They got too much progress. All right, this is round 8 of 8. We'll see what happens here. Dude, Brandon Rush was a good player. Too bad he had some injuries that kind of derailed his career. Yeah, he was a fun addition to both teams. Nice lefty game. I feel like he played primarily at shooting guard for Rush. All right, well, we're gonna probably go to the card here, barring a last second knockout. That cut reopened for the guy in the green trunks, and we'll see if that factors in to the officials awarding this one way or the other. He's looking a little worse for wear there. I'm not sure if this was the co-main event and we'll have the main event on the next fight, or if we have another fight or two. I tried to find the fight card from MarvNation to put it in for you guys as a chat command, but I didn't have any luck on their website. He just had the core warrior pace from memory when George Hill stole the ball from Ellis. Should have been a kickball. They didn't call it, and Hill hit the N1 to win. It was peak life. I don't particularly remember the game. Probably watched it when it happened though. If you guys are old enough, you remember Ellis before the moped injury. Ellis used to just have a crazy vertical. Teams would have to watch for him as like a rim running type of threat, whereas throw a lot of alley oops to him. And then after the moped injury, he kind of changed his game where he didn't do as much. Those Cali games fried you. It was hard staying up till 1:30. I bet. Yeah, that East Coast deal is really interesting. Comes up in chat once in a while, and I just can't imagine what it's like. Like I'm getting ready to watch my A's, and it's 10 o'clock for you guys, but sun's still out. It's gonna be probably 7:05 for first pitch. But yeah, being on the East Coast, you got to be up for school, got to be up for work, any events, and having a game going past midnight and beyond. Yeah, that's very late to be up watching sports, especially with it being live sports, because everything's done here. Usually by 10:30 would be the latest, barring the old rare, 20 inning extra inning game thing that we don't really get so much now that there's not. Now that they added the Ghost Runner deal. Couldn't fathom NFL at 10 o'clock. Yeah, we're super accustomed to that out here. And then when they have those European games, those things feel like they're crack of the universe. It's so early. All right, let me pay out the predictor, and we'll get our next fight up on the prediction scale. Once I know the names of the fighters, I don't know if our next fight is the main event or not. Hey, what's up, JR from New Music Inferno? How's it going there on Instagram? Your times are 4:30 and 8:30 for the night games. Yeah, it kicks off at 5:30 here for like Monday Night Football. So those night, you know, the primetime games, Sunday night, Monday night, that's pretty late too. 1:10:05 sounds so good. Yeah, you got a little bit of time to watch that final game and get ready for bed if you have anything going the next day. Doesn't interfere with any work schedule and stuff unless you work really early. Oh, his nickname's Pretty Boy. I thought that was a indication that he was under De La Hoya, but De La Hoya, now that I think about it, is Golden Boy, not Pretty Boy. All day, all day, every day, man. I'm here taking punches. Pretty smart marketing, though. Wears his hats and everything, makes some money off the merch. Let me put on the Daniel Freak hat. You guys can get that from my merchandise store. If you don't want an Aude hat, you can get the DF hat. You can just tell them DF means whatever you make up on a given day. It's for hey, what's that DF mean on your head? All right, if you guys are watching on YouTube, please be sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. If you're watching on Instagram or on Twitch, be sure to follow. We'll be here as long as we got fights. Gahas. I don't think I would have pronounced it that way looking at it. But yeah, I thought Agahas was leading the whole way. Like it seemed like he was the aggressor from round one, and the other fighter fortunately had to open up on that right brow and just didn't feel like he was nearly as aggressive. If you're not mistaken, pretty sure the Pacers are undefeated at Chase Center. That sounds right. You guys have had a pretty good run against us there. And I saw the Pacers re-signed Wiseman. I hope Wiseman works out. He's getting kind of deeper into his career now. I think he's like going into year 6. He's still a fairly young man, but he's had some injuries and he got an unfortunate nickname when Warrior fans started to turn on him. You've heard of James the James and the Giant Peach. Warrior fans started calling him James the Giant Reach back then. But I think if he hadn't had that knee sprain in his second year, he was getting some good run-in with Steph, and then eventually him and Steph kind of butted heads. He wasn't a good screen setter, and Curry got frustrated with him in a game in Orlando. Shot 3 2 minutes into the season and tore his Achilles. Yeah, kind of crazy how his season panned out. He might work out like a Miles Turner light for you though, because he does have some range for a big fella. I think he likes to handle and shoot threes a little bit more instead of doing the dirty work that you need from a good 5. Yeah, it's crazy how that went, and then for Halliburton to go out in the game 7. Now that's going to affect you guys going into this year, and then of course Turner, he jumped over to Milwaukee. Feels like it's going to be a non-competitive year to me for the Pacers and the Celtics. But seems outside looking in, you think a team's not going to be competitive, and then they have somebody step up and they play better than you expect to. Hopefully Halliburton comes back at full strength. Let's see, Ijax towards Achilles a week later after Wiseman. I don't think I even remember that. Hope you have top 10 pick. Yeah, that would be nice to add to the young core. So I think it's Tumor, if I heard the name right. I'll get you guys a new predictor up here. I won't be able to see chat for a second. Matherin balls out. We trade him for Kuminga and Moody. I mean, I think Warriors would be really happy to get rid of Kuminga for anybody that's decent. Moody, they probably don't want to toss in because Moody kind of fits what they want from a role player. And he's willing to play the role. Like, he doesn't complain about, I'm not getting enough minutes and all that type of thing. Kuminga's definitely got prima donna attitude to him. I think he feels like the Warriors have stunted his growth and not let him be a star, but his basketball IQ is pretty low. Hasn't improved his handle, hasn't improved his shot through the years for Kuminga. All right, so I have his name in for Stewart, and I'll get the next name in and get you guys another 5-minute predictor. If you're watching on Twitch, or if you want to pop into Twitch chat and use some of your channel points to pick the winner here, just try and make it a little more interactive for us. Oh, this guy's cooking. I like the outfit. It's Roberts. Carjon Roberts. Oh, Solo Phil played that. I thought it was one of the announcers through the box. I'm like, oh, that guy didn't realize he had a live mic. Clutch blurp reading there, Solo. I feel like this guy's a Russell Wilson fan. Let Russ cook. I'm gonna cook up some baseball here, A's and Diamondbacks. coming our way. All right, so Roberts has one fight to his professional career. Stewart looking for his first win. Yeah, let me turn that. We don't need Rob Manfred breaking through my window with the tactical gear because I'm, violating Major League Baseball's express written consent or anything. Oh, who's the little dude? It's like a little Macaulay Culkin. Took the apron off and the hat. I need that outfit for stream. Baby Bieber coming up here. But I don't know who this guy is. He's probably somebody's obviously he's somebody's kid, right? They're in Southern California. Maybe it's Luka Doncic's kid. Yeah, the hype man bouncing around. I wonder if he memorized this or if he's reading a cue card. Might be the new host of the Donnell Freak streams, man. Kick Donnie to the side and just give him the chair. Oh, we got the jersey. Oh, nice. Are you happy with the quality of it, Pops? Hard to beat a jersey for whatever the price is, 20 something bucks, right? I think. Yeah, I need to wear it on stream again. I haven't worn that one in a minute. Yeah, great to see Pops game in. I hope everybody lurking in the purple stream gives Pops a follow if you haven't. May hang it on the wall. Yeah, I like everything about it. I like the rising sun patch on it, and that it's a tawny, and it's. I'm assuming it has a copyright, but it's not gonna get any violations on TikTok. TikTok can be weird if it's like uses any logos that are not allowed, like an NFL logo or something, if they don't have the actual permissions. So yeah, the whole thing was fun with that deal. I never was able to link over the Clark Griswold jersey though. I think I may have irritated the seller because I had to mark that I couldn't link the video, and then um they're not able to like sell it through my upload, but it was on their end. And if you don't make the upload when you get a product from those TikTok sellers after like 14 days, you get a violation. So kind of had to beat them to the punch. But hopefully more jerseys on the way. I really enjoyed getting the Shohei one and the hockey sweater. Shohei one though is more up my alley, being a baseball guy more than a hockey guy. Not that I dislike hockey, but I just follow baseball a lot closer. Yeah, hope everybody follows Pops. I hope you're having a great weekend, Pops. Thanks for being here. We got Friday. Well, excuse me. We got fight night. Usually it's Friday night fights, but this one's fight night. Place to get custom jerseys made. No, not really. You know, locally, if you go to an A's game, you can go in and get a custom jersey, but I'm sure they charge you an arm and a leg. As far as any of the like online sellers, I haven't had any experience with it. If to recommend them or not recommend them. My wife got me a custom Seahawks, one of those shirt jerseys, the jerseys, and I don't know where she got it from. I think she probably ordered it directly from the NFL website. Don't look like a fair fight. You're right, Solo Phil. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, this looks like a mismatch of physiques here. JT again on the hill for the A's as they're getting ready to take on the Diamondbacks. Game 2. Last night the K-pop group Inmix was their pregame hyping everybody up. Looks like a baby Joe Frazier. That's a good comparison, Pops. I see it now that you said it. Hey, what's that tight spot? I said hi to you on Insta, but I had the window minimized a minute, so I may have been late greeting you there. Yeah, what you up to today? You working? Streaming? Just shout out tight spot. If you guys are watching on YouTube, please be sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. We will have more fights in the future for all of you guys on the YouTube platform. Stop in and say hi. You're working in 4 hours. Oh, down he goes. Yep. Silverfield called it. He's like, this looks like a mismatch. He is back up. He may be saved by the bell here. He says he's good, but I don't know that he is. At least my ego would be hurt if I got knocked down. And again, gets a comebacker from, I think it's Corbin Carroll, start the game. Woke up, saw you missed all night one of SummerSlam. Oh, that's right. That's probably where some of the other regulars are. Because everybody was talking about SummerSlam on this morning stream that I did. I should say everybody, but a lot of them were. Do they have it where you can watch the replay if you have that WWE package type spot? Is it like up instantaneously where you can like DVR and go back through and see everything without getting spoilers, or does it not work that way? It is on Peacock. That's cool. If you wanted to, chill out and watch it now before work, if you're not needing some more rest before work. When I got home today, I took a little nap before stream. Ball is absolutely hammered by Marte, and it's a solo home run into the Diamondbacks bullpen. Cortez was late trying to get back to the wall, so Diamondbacks strike first in these Arizona game. 1 out and 1 run in for the Snakes. All right, so the shorter stature fighter kind of saved by the bell there. We'll see if he can make it through round 2. Feels like he's just trying to protect himself and maybe look for an opening on a counter punch. He is 0-2 in his professional career. Yeah, I'm still watching him. I think it's kind of it's a bittersweet thing because I feel like they may not be around a whole lot longer. I know that's their stated deal, is that they're going to be in Vegas in 2028. Seems like there's a lot of smoke and mirrors around the Vegas move, but we don't really know what the future holds. It's very murky, so I'm trying to watch as many games as I can while they're still around, even though they suck. Probably 160. I've been pretty much watching every game this year. If I'm not watching it, I probably pull up the A's cast, is what they call their app station, and listen to the game. Have the same number of wins Jelly Roll has in the WWE 0. We say 162 because we know this is no more than that. Not this year, when they lost 20 out of 21 games they cooked themselves. They're really not that bad at team offensively, but pitching has been bad. Defense has been bad too. Again, looks like he's been unnerved here. 4 straight balls to Perdomo, and he's on with the walk. Gotta throw some more strikes just because Marte got you. I mean, I think they're 12 games out or something, solo fill, but they have to, I think they're 15 games under 500 though. So they would need a massive win streak just to get their head above water. But yeah, they lost 11 in a row. They won a single game, then they lost 9 in a row. Was in May, and that pretty much cooked the season. Call in Brad Pitt. We should. I'm honestly over Kotze. Seattle choked today. What's Seattle? Seahawks? Did the Seahawks play today? I thought they were playing on the 7th. Maybe I looked at the schedule wrong. Oh, Mariners. Good. Screw the Mariners. Sorry, any Mariner buddies that are listening. I mean, I dislike the Astros even more, but Seattle fans can be annoying. I think I get burnt out on the Mariner fans because I'm a Seahawk guy, so I get a lot of the Pacific Northwest football fans, and then it switches to the baseball season, and they're like, "Oh, you're not a Mariners fan?" It's like, no, you know, see all the A's propaganda around my room. Just happen to be related to a former Seahawk. Use your head, guy. But you know, not everybody pays super close attention either. All right, the chef, he's cooking up a win. It was it was cooked on high. This matchup here. All right, so Roberts are a winner. I don't know if you guys got any channel points in there, but let me finish off that predictor. No, nobody even put any channel points in. Not going to give you guys another predictor if you're not ready to use your Danielle points. Yeah, I don't believe you, tight spot. But it's okay. I'm glad you're here. All right, I'll take the hat off. He had the marketing hat, the odd day I put on the DF. You didn't know who was who? Yeah, it's okay. It's tough. They don't display the names very long. I just want to cook. Is that Russell Wilson's stepkid? Future's kid? Nah, he's too young. Gurriel grounds out to short, so it's a runner on second, and 2 outs now. All right, he gave us the Instagram. Sideburns on this guy are immaculate. They are. Bringing back the 90s style. Looking like Brady Anderson. That was so unfair. Dude, you called it like immediately. You're like, this doesn't look right. And it wasn't. Super lightweights. All right, so we got Mercado, I believe. I heard the name right. Once I see the spelling, I'll get it, guys, a predictor if you want to predict. Well, come on. There we go. All right, it is Mercado. He's going to be in the blue corner, and we'll find out who our red corner fighter is momentarily. and I'll have a predictor up for you guys for 5 minutes. It's got the cops music playing there. Bad Boys. So it's Jaime Rezda. Not sure on the spelling, so I'll wait so I can copy from the stream here. It's looking sparkly as he makes his way into the ring. Oh, Guzda. All right, not at all how I heard it. All right, predictor is up. Get your channel points in. Who's gonna win? Yeah, when do we get the 100 men versus the gorilla? That'll be our main event tonight. Zach Allen is on the hill for the Diamondbacks, and Lawrence Butler leading off for the A's. Butler kind of free falling with his batting average down to 234. Oh, Q-Stut's got a lot better record between the two of them. Lock in. It's cold. Food is sold out. Please play some baseball, Bristol. Oh yeah, State Speedway Classic, right? Out in Bristol, Tennessee. It's what somebody said in the Discord you're in. I haven't picked up one of those Discord badge things yet. I thought about putting the one on from EA, but if I say anything sus, I don't want to be putting EA in a bad light. Brian got this win easy. Streamer cannot predict. I would take Jaime here if I could. Mr. Kurtz is up for the A's. Is that Babe Ruth or Nicholas Kurtz? We'll find out. But Butler led off with a ground out for the Athletics. Ivan Garmello is our referee. Ivan's mustache game is on point. Zach Gallen painting on the outer half. Kurtz takes the called strike. 1-2 count. And Kurt's going to go off Otako for a single, keeping his average over 300. Oh, and the poll. I didn't see the poll. I was just focused on the predictor. If you're watching on YouTube, you don't have to alert. You can definitely chat. We'd certainly appreciate a subscription and a thumbs up if you're a red chat watcher. Oh, neither for me. Probably boxing if I had to choose one though. Less to worry about, less to defend, I think. Hey, I don't like getting hit tight spot. I'm allergic to pain. It hurts me. Only if you're allowed to do the hitting says solo fill. Hey, what's up, Bama? Bama coming in, making everything sus. That deserves a shout out. Bama win streams. They are throwing some haymakers. Yeah, I feel like somebody's gonna get rocked here in a minute. Hey, Shea Bangalier's coming up. He's hit 5 home runs in the last 7 games. It's Langoliers, but the affectionate nickname Bangaliers. Dark Specta's here. What's up, Dark Specta? Not much, man. I'm enjoying some fight night here with the crew. Have you had a good Saturday thus far, Dark Specta? All right, round one in the books. Yeah, everybody should follow everybody, right? Want to cross pollinate the community with all the friends here. I thought next week they were having a mixed event for the championship solo fill. So I'm assuming that would have like card jiu-jitsu, slap fighting, chest chop all in one deal. Past demon hours now, yes. These are pre-demon hours at the moment. Langoliers gets a 2-out hit, so 2-on 2-out for the A's. Bam, but just fire up stream. I'm not hopping in the cord with anybody. I'm never in Discord voice. You want to see somebody get choked by a seatbelt again? Usually we have to pay for that privilege, but sometimes we have it right here on Friday Night Fights. Tyler Soderstrom stepping up for the A's. But no, you need to fire up stream. Madden's right around the corner. We're ready for the Bama return. Tight spot will get banned within 5. We can just pre-ban you. Actually, I don't know if I have mod in Bama's stream. Probably not. I'm probably not trustworthy to have it. Oh, I do have mod. Okay. SodaStream hits medium contact grounder to first, and Locklear has it. So A's do not score in the first inning. 1-0 Diamondbacks. Mod since day one. No way. Creator code for Madden? No, not yet. There's no creator codes for Madden, are there, Tight Spot? Now I'm going to go look, Tight Spot. But the game's not even out, right? For early access or anything? Now I'm trying to log in, Tight Spot. Tight Spot's trolling. No, I did the opportunity yesterday though. Oh, promo code. Now I got you. I'm sorry, bud. I don't think I registered for that yet. Probably should. Still looking to get mad in this Bama. Yeah, probably should make one. Did you do a tight spot? It's kind of like an epic code, right? Like Fortnite, use Danielle Freak to get a Fortnite skin type of thing. Yeah, I should probably get set up with that. You won't use it. Somebody's gonna give you the game. Bama does all the grinding for Bay. Keeps Bay's team and her team looking good. I mean, am I wrong, Bama? Usually end up getting the code. Bama's connected. She's in all the Madden streams. Most likely, says Fifth. You can rent the rooftop, or not rent it. You can buy the rooftop for an A's game for 70 to 130 people. I don't know if I know 70 people that want to see an A's game out in left field there in Sacramento. Don't even know 20 people for solo fill. I think they say there's like a limit on how many connections human beings can maintain. Um, Not necessarily in pertains to like social media, but like your real life connections. And probably some people are more social than others, may be able to maintain more of them. But I think there's supposed to be like a limit to where you burn out and only can stay up with so many folks at a time. All right, we're in round 3 of 8. The main event is, I think there's co-main events. It's going to be Rosado versus Rodríguez. Not really sure how many fights we have left. Thought I heard him say something about a couple fights are remaining. Let's see, Charlie Chad, how's it going? Welcome into our Instagram stream, Charlie. I don't know. I think he came and went tight spot. May have seen him in our chat a little late to greet him. Seen some different names though on Instagram today, so I guess that's good. I really don't know how Instagram live streams goes. 8 rounds. We're in round 3 of 8. Now we're grappling. Now we're clutching and grabbing here. SummerSlam night 1 was pretty good. Ended up staying home with a stomach bug. Mike, God's watching you. Were you legitimately sick, Mike? Mike doesn't need me to question his illness, but Mike was supposed to be at church. He told us this morning. I mean, you need to jump into Instagram chat type spot to ask him. All right, Mike is sick. So yeah, is SummerSlam going to build to a crescendo and be better on night 2? Tight spot is, he chose to spoil it for himself so he can hang out with us here. Thanks, Tight Spot. Could be watching it right now on Peacock. I guess the volume's okay. Yeah, nobody's complained that I need to turn it up or down. Let's see, match-wise, it can be better from a wrestling standpoint, says Mike. Yeah, I may have these guys a little bit quiet, to be honest. I don't know. Don't want them overpowering my voice either. How early is too early for fall decorations for the bedroom? I think when the leaves turn brown, and they probably starting to do that. You could probably start breaking out the fall stuff. I mean, what do I know? You knew he wasn't hurt. He should have had surgery by now, says Tight Spot. And Tyson has 42% of the respondents as the greatest fighter of all time in our YouTube chat poll. Ali's got 35%. I put Ali, Foreman, and Tyson, and if you had a different boxer to tell us in chat. Never win these to Solo Phil. Solo Phil's going to win it. Reverse jinx. Oh, there you go. Josh Q. He's always ready for a raffle. Is Josh? Shout out to Josh. Check out seriousfun.org if you guys haven't. Great charity, and it is near and dear to Josh's heart, and he's near and dear to our heart. Wonderfully nice young man is Josh. Got some clutching and grasping here. Mike, you watching the Angels game tonight? Are they playing a night game? It does look like it's chopping a little bit here. Again gets a strikeout, and still 1-0 going to the bottom of the second. Gio Urshela will lead it off for the A's. Murderer's row here. Urshela, Cortez, and Max Shootman. Cortez looks decent, though. He's like a 28-year-old rookie, so I don't know how much upside he has. More than me. I've yet to make my Major League debut. I don't know what that means, tight spot. I don't know if that means White Sox or Cubs. White Sox. Boy, White Sox been down bad for a while. Feel bad for White Sox fans. It is round 4 of 8. A lot of clutching and grasping going on in this fight. They might win more than 53. Yes. When in doubt, make your opponent shout. Stuff's got a rhyme for it to be clever. Maybe I should take over as the boxing color commentator. Oh, I thought he lost his legs there for a second. The fighter in the red trunks. Referee popping out the arm. Go ahead and punch my arm, I dare you. They're showing Old Town Sacramento. Pretty nice right over the Tower Bridge. If you ever do go to an A's game, check out Old Town. Oh, no way, man. I was hoping he was going to terrorize the league a little bit longer. Did they know if it was the same person? Also, we can only imagine how he or she, and it sounds like a he, smuggled in the toy. It wasn't in his pocket. Yeah, somebody was saying the Troy was going to land on the suction cup one of these days. Would have been peak comedy. Gio Urshela, I don't know why he's still on the roster. He's going to strike out. I guess the A's like what he brings to the locker room, but what he brings to the field has been bad this year. Gio looks cooked. No home runs. And he's played kind of shaky defense at third. But Zach Gallen, he's probably the best arm in Arizona this season, so see if the A's can wait him out and break through at some point. I'm sure you guys are very worried about it, but I'm watching it closely. Fan arrested. Man, I'll have to read that post stream. some bedtime reading. Nights before you enter dreamland to think about throwing toys on the court. Quote from the Sky Player is funny, says Tight Spot. Looks like they got like a little bar or something up there for the patrons to go and quench their thirst as they watch the fight. Dude wearing the 34 jersey is not even watching the fight. He's just chopping it up with the buddies. Cortez down on strikes is 2 up, 2 down here, second inning. Getting a little hungry. I thought this was supposed to be a shorter card, so I was thinking dinner afterwards, but I don't know. And we're back. What's up, system? You're back. Welcome back to stream. Yeah, we've been on for a minute. We are 2 hours into the fight night, so yeah, we've been here. Next, Schumann's going to get a single in the center. And we'll see if he's get a 2-out rally going. He's have 3 hits on the night thus far. Just finished SummerSlam. What'd you think about it, system? There's been a little SummerSlam chatter here in the stream. Sorry, I held that up. Okay, I'll paste it in. Auto mod held it with its settings. I'm guessing the results were not going the way you had rooted for. That or your guests were not acting right. System had the full spread. I forget what all he said he was going to have. I think System had like wings, pizza, chips, dip, the whole thing. He had the crew coming over today. I think today and tomorrow, right? All right, it looks like it's round 9, but I think the fight card's reversed. I think round 6 is incoming. This one feels like it's going to go the distance, despite some pretty good blows being thrown. Today and tomorrow, food was great. So that's something to be happy about, system. All right, round 6. I'm assuming you're asking system, because I don't know who Seth is, unless we're talking about Seth Brown, who went from the A's to the Diamondbacks this year. The fighter in the black trunks has a significantly better professional record. I feel like they've gone pretty much toe to toe. I don't know who's ahead on the card, to be honest. I usually don't watch much boxing or UFC or anything. Live from Thunder Studios. Brad looks tired. Yep. He's been taking a licking. He's trying to keep on ticking here. He's trying to be the Casio of fighters. I would be the dollar store wristwatch of fighters. If we were going to compare me to a timepiece. If he goes down, refund the bets. Got some clutching and grasping going on here. Corbin Carroll, weak contact. It's going to be just onto the outfield grass. So, top of the third, 1-0 Diamondbacks A's. Watching that over on my television that I have to the side. Monitor that I game on usually. Monitor I usually read chat on. I know people say to do a setup stream, but I really need to clean up my desk. There's all kinds of knickknacks and stuff on here. I don't want to expose myself for not being as organized as I should be in the streaming room. All right, round 7, getting ready. Ketel Marte, he's back in the batter's box. He homered his first time at the plate. Whatever you heard, you imagined it. I imagine. Bama. Red chat's out of control. No, I think we got a lot of folks hanging out lurking on the red side. At least a few have been hanging out there. I put in the emotes and it transcribes them to words there. It says bacon, hype, and get freaky from the red chat. Hey, whoever's tapping on the red chat, I appreciate it. That's not me. Please hit the thumbs up if you're in there. Also, participate in the poll. Who's the greatest fighter of all time? Marte is going to draw a walk. I don't think JT again want to give up another home run. This fight has had the most, clutching and locking each other up, and it just feels like they haven't been punching toe to toe. Like right there, he's kind of bulldozing him as he gets low. Yeah, referee, stop the fight. Come on. We let him cheat in here. Yeah, I thought he was out on his feet for a minute, but he pops his head back up. There it is. All right. Oh, he's giving him the count. Okay, I thought he stopped the fight. Who's winning? Says Solo Phil. That's going to be a wrap. Appreciate the reaction hearts from the red chat viewer. I think it may be Solo Phil. Just sending those in. Not like TikTok though. It doesn't tell you who's sitting in the likes. All right, MarvNation at the Thunder Studios in Long Beach, California. A little bit of a drive south for me to Long Beach. Now they're getting creative. They're using smiley faces and celebration deals and all that. 69 likes, nice. Perdomo just winged the bat past first base. Come on, Perdomo, get a little bit of pine tar. Oh, the bat shattered. The handle stayed in his hand. I thought it was a full bat, just slipped out. All right, get ready to predict. You're on Twitch. We'll wait for it to be official though. We know Cuesta is going to be our winner. Cuesta. Well, I want it to be Cuesta, but all right, Cuesta. Cuesta predictors. Enjoy your victory. We party in the red chat, says Solo Phil. $1K going to the real tight spot. Tight spot was in on the victory there. Nobody's wearing hats, bud. Well, your trainers are, but in the ring, come on now. Did he say 5 more fights in the year? He's going to fight every month? Didn't think they fought that frequently. What happened to the little MC? He introduced the fight, then he bounced out. Maybe he's having a chocolate milk or something. And Marte's on second, 2 out for the Diamondbacks. They look to increase the lead against my beloved Athletics here. Kurtz made a pretty good play to his glove hand side. Wasn't able to turn the double play though because he had to go to the dirt, so he just got to force it first. As soon as I know the next fight, I'll get you guys a predictor. Once I get the predictor going, I'll probably step out and get something to eat real fast. At least a small bite. Get one of those little coffee cake things or something. Kettleballing he is. No Marte, no parte. I just don't want him to party too much in Sacramento. I don't really know who the MC is. I guess this guy's the MC. He's getting ready to go. Checking his mic. Oh, I think we got the ladies coming in. I didn't know there was any ladies on the card today. Gurriel with a big swing. Looks like it's going to stay in the yard. And Soderstrom has to lay out for it as Butler took off. And Butler's got a big smile on his face. But some miscommunication between center and left field. They easily could have given up a run on the mistake there. Maybe a Wingust got it, but looks like Butler should have taken that ball. All right, so we got Portillo coming in here. She's going to be in the blue corner. Let me get that predictor up. You guys can pick your fighter in Twitch chat. All right, so I have her ready, and we'll get you the next fighter momentarily. Draped in the Argentinian flag. All right, so we got Simon coming up. Got the Marine captains with her. And we'll see how this goes. All right, predictors going. I'll be right back. Feeling a little hungry. See you guys in a few moments. And I'm back. All right, so I had one of those little Debbie chocolate brownies, and somehow it went down the wrong pipe there, just a little bit of it. Didn't think I was eating too fast, but my eyes were turning red there and stuff for a minute. Good thing I had some water nearby. It's about to have to do the Heimlich on myself. A's are threatening. They have second and third, nobody out, and Tyler Soderstrom is in the batter's box. We're looking for a little sody pop from 209's finest baseball player. Little ice to the head. Seems like she's feeling good. Soderstrom hits it hard, slicing down the left field line. That's going to plate 2. And Tyler's going to have an extra base hit. Had a couple doubles last night, and he gets one here tonight. Put the A's up 2-1 against Arizona. Same hometown as Colin Kaepernick, Turlock, California. Tyler's been going opposite field a lot of late. Nobody. Oh, everybody sold out. All right, next one. I deleted it. It should have went back. I feel like the Marine's a little bit more fit, looking at the body shape, but I'm not here to body shame. She's probably more fit than I am. Both of the ladies are. Rochelle's up with a couple outs, trying to bring in Soderstrom. I thought there was nobody out. The caption kind of goes over the little square bug for the A's broadcast, so it's quite clutch from Soderstrom. Considering I was looking at the game situation differently. Got her against the ropes. She's eating some punches. This is the lady in the black trunks. All right, and they'll break. Greatest lady fighter of all time is Layla Ali, right? As far as lady boxers? Or does anybody have a claim against Layla? This isn't wrestling. She keeps ducking. Girl in the black trunks says tight spot. And Urshela goes golfing in the dirt. Boy, Urshela's frustrating to watch. Muncie's unfortunately hurt for the A's, so not a ton of other third base options, but I'd let any young player play probably over Urshela. It just doesn't seem like it fits for the future. Sister used to slap pretty hard, says Solo Phil. All my siblings were out of the house, so if anybody was messing with me, it was just horseplay. They weren't actually trying to hurt me. I'm youngest by quite a ways. We have different moms, so all my siblings are half siblings, and yeah, I didn't get slapped around by my sisters or anything. I didn't have the privilege of catching five fingers to the face. Notice red was a little bit more delayed, so we're back. Oh, interesting. Yeah, there's different latency modes for red chat. I forget which one I was in. I may have done normal latency, so there could be captioning for anybody that needed it. Red chat's nice that it has the DVR thing built into it. Surprised Twitch doesn't have that fully fleshed out yet. I think they're supposed to be working on it. All right, here we go. Round 4 of 6. And I really thought the gal in the black trunks may have been out of here by now, but she's hanging around and, always have a puncher's chance when it comes to fighting. Gotta be careful turning your back to your opponent like that. I say it like I know what I'm talking about, but yeah, you probably don't want to turn your back to somebody that's trying to punch you. Wonder how boxing became a sport. Probably some rich man sitting in a saloon, saw drunk dudes fighting, thought people would pay to watch. Yep. Yeah, that is interesting. I really don't know the history of the sport. I know some of the history of golf, and that's kind of making me want to go read through, when it started officially being sport, not just a couple guys with a beef. Hey, what's up, Viking? Lucky Luke style. Damn, I can't read what you're saying. I mean, I can, but I don't want to get clips saying that. Buddy, I'm good. How's everything out your way? What you been up to? I forgot what game you said you were playing a lot of. I knew you took a break from 2K. Not much. You ready for NBA season? Oh, Tomb Raider. I remember you talking about Tomb Raider and Crash. Ginn just tried to catch the ball with his bare hand. Luckily, he missed it. Second baseman will have it and get the out. So, middle of the fourth, A's up 2-1 against Arizona. Yeah, it's nice to play something different. Have a break from same old same. You guys help me if I get weak, but I don't think I'm buying 2K this year. It's going to have to be a historic 2K that people are happy with a couple months into the game. You are excited for early access. Hope we get a change. I bought it last 2 years, Viking, and I've probably played it. I don't want to exaggerate. I probably played it combined less than 20 hours on the last 2 years. So it's like, why am I even going to buy it once it goes on sale? Like, I'm not getting even $30 worth of entertainment out of it. But you're right. Hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully they'll do a good job on it finally. I'm more excited for college basketball to return, and I hope they do a good job with it because I know EA used to be quite a ways behind 2K as far as how well the game's played. But they got plenty of time to get it right since they're saying 2028 for college hoops. Hopefully they have a lot of like college legends and stuff in there, so don't feel like we're missing out on too many players. When college hoops comes out, not leaving the house for Solo Phil. Solo Phil, which college are you taking to all the glory, man, when it comes out? Like, what's your first school that you want to cut the nets with? It's round 5 of 6. It is another fight night with Creator Sports Network. Thanks to Creator Sports Network and MarvNation for tonight's fights. Houston, Elvin Haynes, Holy Cross, Bob Cousy, Kansas Wilt. Could see that. Got to be IU for Solo Phil. The Hoosiers back on top. No season on the brink. Just winning titles. Man, she looks terrified. The gal in the black. I mean, that might just be your fight face, but surprised she's held in here. Seems like she's ate a lot of punches to me. Reminder, if you're watching on Instagram or on YouTube, please follow or subscribe respectively. If you're hanging out in the purple chat and you're not a follower, jump into the chat with us. We had David, Owen, and Alan have all came through on Instagram. Sorry, guys. I forgot that was kind of minimized there when I was getting a bite to eat. So, yeah, hope you're all having a great night. Hope you'll follow. And we usually have a lot of sports and sports conversation around my streams. Solo Phil, he loves college football. You feel you'd rather recruit a few players instead of 35. Yeah, that's a really good point I hadn't even considered. But you're just trying to get, the impactful guys for your starting 5 and, some bench brigade. And instead of trying to, constantly have a bunch of players shuffling in and out, offense, defense, special teams. Seems like it won't be as much work to have fun, investing your time on the recruiting side. All right, final round incoming. I'm not sure how many more fights we have on the card. I know I've said that a few times, but for anybody just tuning in, wasn't able to find the fight card for MarvNation tonight. In the title, I do have the main event though, so once we hear those pugilists announced, then we'll know we're towards our crescendo. Can I give the Black Trunks gal some credit? I mean, she's held in here the whole way. I feel like she's got to be way behind on the scorecard. Make sure to come back next week. See Danielle get choked by a seatbelt from yours truly. Danielle versus Solo Phil, the grudge match at Chase Center. Pacers are finally going to get their first loss in the Chase Center. No, BCN stars pretty quick. Smashing your head on the dashboard. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break the rules if I'm gonna win that fight. Not really sure how many rules there are in card jiu-jitsu, but whatever they are, I'm gonna have to play dirty to have a chance. Hope the ref misses it. All right, 20 seconds remain in round 6 of 6 here. Between the ladies, we'll find out who our winner is. We'll get our predictor out. Actually, I think we deleted the predictor this time, but next fight, be ready to get your channel points in. Tight spot's ready. He's got a lot of points. Ding ding. Isn't it obvious? Yeah, I think Simon won, but you know it could be rigged. Emmanuel Clase may be our judge over on the fight card. Of course, he's allegedly done something wrong, or he's under investigation, so I don't want to drag his name through the mud too much. Don't sue me, Emmanuel Clase, if you're watching the stream. Oh, ESPN's got the Eliminator Challenge. Maybe we should do a community Eliminator Challenge. Try to get some of those TikTok guys to join the Discord server. Sounds like a segue to Manscaped here. So, okay, yeah, you beat me to it. Yeah, be sure to use my creator code. It may be DFR15 now. I know they said they were sunsetting the 20% offs. So you may have to put in DFR15 if 20 doesn't work for you. Speaking of codes, I got a new code for SeatGeek. They were saying I was getting too many people coming off of those click deal websites. Like, well, hey, I promoted my code and then people started using it. That's what we're supposed to be doing, right, SeatGeek? But once they pay me, I'll drop the new code on you guys. And then if it leaks, it leaks. Now you're talking like Bama. Bama has rubbed off on Tight Spot, and Tight Spot's rubbed off on Bama. Send a video, yes. What's the holdup? Daryl Hernandez gets pretty good contact. Gurriel will get there in time, though, in left field to record the out. So, through 4, game's going kind of fast. West Sacramento, let's say, is on top 2-1. $60-54, woof. From Sherman Oaks. Outside of Sherman Oaks, there's a small suburb, and it's populated with frogs. It's named Sherman Croaks. All right, I'll see myself out. All right, just jokes, obviously, not good ones, and we're waiting for our next fight. Oh, they're probably gonna get the interview though. Team Simon hanging out victorious tonight in Long Beach. Richard Ortiz having the earring in one ear. I don't know. He's throwing me off. He's got it on the left ear. Come on, Richard. I mean, he can do whatever he wants, but come on, Richard. Used car salesman. Demanded the body shots. That does sound like some of the video, right? Well, easy, Tight Spot. All right, Tight Spot's lost the plot here. I'm gonna run a raffle instead of clear chat in case anybody needs that for the history of Twitch here. Need some more giveaways. I did a giveaway on Twitter the other day. It was what was it? Sims 4 Enchanted Pack. Probably should have done it here on Twitch, but thought we give TikTok something. I mean Twitter something. Too many platforms with T. Noah Mandel's here. What's up, Noah? Always great to see. Did the Jays win today, Noah? I haven't looked at any scores. Like, I'm not trying to be a troll if they did. Jays did get the win. Nice. Please follow Noah, guys, if you haven't. There's Noah's links. Okay, so Thomas gets a hit for the Diamondbacks. They're looking to level the game or more. We got some jams playing there in Long Beach. Both catchers are injured. You may have to go on the waiver wire or in the organizational depth. Are they on the IL or are they just banged up, Noah? Barshaw is injured. Frank Jays had him. Yeah, he's a good catcher too. Could play there. They get signed Donnie for a few days. I'm an old school catcher. I don't do that one knee on the ground thing. I got the 80s style crouch going there. Didn't realize catchers had changed their positioning until that came up in chat one day here this season. Old style catcher for Noah as well. Kirk has a concussion, so he definitely can't play tomorrow. We're waiting for our next fight. We're preparing to let us know who's coming in. Get ready to put in your channel points, Twitch viewers. Please. Or don't. Co-main event. Scheduled for 8. All right, so we got Espinosa coming in from Nicaragua. See if I have the spelling right once it goes up. Not a great speller. Dyslexia gets me sometimes. It's got a good fight song coming in. Diamondbacks threatening. They have first and third, nobody out. Oh, he has spelled it with a Z. All right. All right, so Alexander Espinosa, he'll be in the blue corner by way of Nicaragua. I don't know what the crest is in the Nicaraguan flag. Looks like it's got the eye in it there. It may be like a teepee or something though too. I was thinking it was more like a pyramid, but now I'm curious. What they call it, Dexology. The people that are really into flags. That little boy's kind of that way. He knows most of the flags now around the world. Got him a little flag app on his tablet, and well, he's studied them up. He knows more than I do if we ever test each other. Get him once in a while though. All right, so we got Rodríguez coming in from California. Wish they all could be California boys like myself. So I'm gonna have to back the Golden State fighter. Nothing against the other guy, but it's just the way it is. All right, so Rodríguez making his way to fight. This is the co-main event, and then we'll have our main event here in a minute. Learned your flags from GeoGuessr. Oh, I'm supposed to do a GeoGuessr stream this month, a sponsored stream. So as soon as it's a go for sure. I mean, it's supposed to be a go for sure, but I did one. I signed up for. It was going to be for a Sonic the Hedgehog game, and it got delayed through the developer. But as long as the GeoGuessrs, nothing crops up, try to get all you guys in here to play GeoGuessr with me. I enjoy doing GeoGuessr streams. All right, so youth versus experience. Nathan Rodríguez, 20 years old. He's got 19 wins. He's yet to lose. We'll see if this is going to be his first loss on the card tonight. Backup catcher just bagged up. And Ginn gives up a walk. It's bases loaded, nobody out. The A's need a noble Tiger to prevent surrendering at least a tie in this game. And it's going to be Marte coming up. So not a great time to fall apart for JT Ginn here. And Emerson, he's making the trip to the mound to talk to his pitcher and to talk to Shea Langeliers. See, banged up better than what you thought, says Noah. It's like Justin Sterner is warming up in his bullpen. Rodríguez has 13 knockouts in those 19 victories, so seems like he's bringing quite a bit of punch power. All right, here is the ref. Reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up for us. Plan to bring you more fight nights and boxing nights through Creator Sports Network throughout the year and hopefully beyond. All right, they'll touch gloves and then we're underway. California fighter is in the brown trunks. The fighter from Nicaragua is in the white and blue. Whoa, got super zoom in. It's like Donnie's handling the camera. Rodríguez looks a bit taller and bigger than his opponent here. Marte grounder to first. That will tie up the game as he is out, but a run comes across, and the Diamondbacks will have another productive out they could take the lead with if they get a sacrifice fly or another ground ball like that. Or, you know, they can get a hit and jump up by 2. Again with some chin music for Perdomo, so looks like he's getting shaky here as this game progresses. I think the Diamondbacks are on like a 10-game losing streak or something. The Diamondbacks playing their way out of contention. Of course, they trade away some good players at the deadline, including Suarez and Naylor to Seattle. Perdomo leads Major League Baseball in sacrifice flies. That's the unique stat. He's got 10 of them on the season. Three 1-count hitters count for Perdomo. On deck is Gurriel for the Snakes. Feels like this fight's starting off to a slower pace, kind of filling each other out, at least thus far. And on 3-2 counts, the ball bases are reloaded. A lot of traffic here for Arizona. All right. Little flourish there, charging in. And they're grappling in the corner. See, 36 days ago, Yankees were up by 11 games. What a huge shift in the standings there in the East. I think the Yankees and Red Sox are tied in second, or the Red Sox went to second by themselves. I saw a tweet about it. Red Sox are tied. As we get ready for round two. Again falls behind in the count 2-0. And it's looking dangerous here for the A's. They need the double play ball. Gurriel waiting for a meatball. Impressed to still see Max pitching well at 41. Yes, it is. I'm also impressed by Rich Hill returning to the majors. Rich is like 3 years, or excuse me, like 3 months older than I am. 3-0 count. Again, looks like he's lost the plot here for the A's. Katse never feels like he's ever had the plot as our manager looking on. Yeah, when they're older and still playing, it's impressive. I got really happy when I saw Hill was gonna return to the majors. Like, hey, that guy's older than I am. That's awesome, man. That's somebody born before I was is still playing some pro ball. 3-1 count. It's called a strike. It didn't have to be. Again, fortunate they called it. Yeah, Yager. He finally retired. Okay, at 53. That dude's been going most of my life. Looks like it. It did catch the strike zone frame. If we would have had the umpire challenges in. Gurriel makes the A's pay even worse than a walk. It's going to plate two, past the diving shortstop, and it's 4-2 Arizona. I feel like Ginn should have been pulled by now, but we'll see what the A's do. Probably not trying to run through their entire bullpen, but I don't think JT's got much left. And that'll be it for Ginn. A's make the pitching change. Arizona's still threatening. Only one out with first and second aboard. Katse rubbing the baseball on the mound to go to a commercial. All right, so we're in round 2 of 8, and this fight hasn't had that breakneck pace to it yet, where we think somebody's going to be getting knocked out or knocked down. We'll see how it progresses, though. Both fighters pretty accomplished in this one. Hey, Steve, my Spanish is pretty bad, but bienvenidos estoy aquí. Mi español es muy malo, Steve. You'll see it, though. Yeah, the alpaca is back. We got the alpaca emote back in, and the emote the emote mix is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Guy from Nicaragua's getting some pretty good punches in here. It feels like he's being the aggressor here in the third round. Now it's going the other way. So now we're getting some pretty good exchanges here. There he goes to the solo fill. He got the wins trying to turn it into a streak. Josh got him. They do. Yes, they love Josh. Josh being a programmer, I think, is part of why. Let's see if we can trigger the Josh thing. There it is. Hey, what's up, Josh? Customers are not looking to get rid of their people. They're actually looking to move them up to more revenue generating activities that are more intellectually challenging. They see AI as an opportunity to move their people up the intellectual stack when they become more productive contributors to the enterprise. So Josh is always watching. He's always got a tab. You never know if it's Josh or AI Josh. But then he just starts chatting. Like, hey, what you up to, Donnie? Okay, so Sterner comes off, or comes out of the arm bar and gets a strikeout. So 2 on 2 out. A's down 4-2. LeBron's legacy is cooked, is how I feel about it. All right, so we're ready for round 4 of 8. Some good blows landed in that third round. We'll see what happens here. As Sterner gets 2 strikeouts. If only they went to Sterner before Gurriel put him on top. I don't really know who's the head on the card. I was thinking the guy that was undefeated would be taking care of business here, but so far he's not. You can always type exclamation point Bucks, and I think you can check somebody else's Bucks by typing Bucks and adding them. Hey, you're up there. You're top 400. Noah's up there. He's top 35. Just waiting for somebody to get rocked here. Feels like they're landing some good blows to one another. Dude, the crud story is funny. Brados came in one night. Those of you that know Brados, and he risked all his Donnell bucks on a gamble, and he lost them all. Then he was agitating and goading everybody that came in to risk all their bucks, and he kept goading Cruddy to do it, and Crud did it like 5 or 6 times in a row, and he kept doubling up. Ooh, look at Solo Phil. He did a Cruddy. But yeah, it was nuts, dude. He kept going all in. It's back when I was doing the elliptical streams, and I remember Cruddy went into first place, and he's way up there. Lawrence Butler gets the leadoff hit as they try to answer here. It's all the hours I put in as a streamer. I think you get 5 channel points or $5 per minute that you're live if you're a subscriber. They give you a subscription to your own channel. Very kind of Twitch. Oh, you moved up big, man. Easy, says Solo Phil. And Kurtz hits one hard. He bounces off the second baseman. Play at second. And Butler thinks he beat the defender as they were in a race to the base. They both were diving out. But, yeah, went off of whoever's that second. Marte there. The bot loves his bot. Yeah, Marte just got kind of eaten up by Kurtz, but it shuffled over to, I think it's Perdomo. Butler wants to challenge, but I don't know if they're going to get one. It is, yeah. We're on the front page, and some people got jealous, and we're flooding chat about it in a different manner. But yeah, I think Butler's out. Looks like the glove hit the bag before Butler got there on the tag. So I think it's going to be Kurtz replacing Butler on the bases and not 2 on and nobody out. It's close, though. Second base umpire had a good view of it. So yeah, the guy from Nicaragua, man, he just keeps invading the personal space, leading with his crown, getting into the taller fighter, and I really don't know who's ahead on the cards. I feel like it's been fairly even. Saw the Jays game the other day. It was too close to call, so they left it as out. The Vuvuzela. I don't know if it played. I'm sorry, man. I don't think it plays. Pretty sure that was on my old computer, and I need to disable some of those redeems. After stream, if I remember, I'll credit back those channel points to you, Solo Phil. Sorry you got finessed by the file I didn't have on. The blurps should all work, but my local ones I need to turn off in the redeems. I've only had this computer like 6, 7 months now. Should have done it by now. Now we're on round 5 of 8, and feels like it's going the distance at the moment. I guess any fight that hasn't been stopped, I guess you could make that argument. But you're getting a lot of knockdowns. You can tell it's going to be wrapping up early. That deserves 10,000 Danielle bucks. I'll give you a chance to win 5,000. Oh no, it didn't let me. I tried to custom raffle. Sorry. I can't stop trolling even when I'm not trying. Rooker hits one into the Sacramento night sky, but he got it in too much on the handle, and it's just short of the warning track down the left field line. I thought he maybe had a 2-run shot off the bat, but you just can't tell by the trajectory when they switched to the outfield shot it wasn't going to carry for Brent. It's like, yeah, let's tie up this game, but not quite. Yeah, Wrigley, the ball's been stuck in the fence, says Noah. Gets stuck in the ivy often over there, too. At least through the years. The ivy doesn't render right on the Nintendo Switch. It looks like it's like a white plant or something. So weird. See the glitch field on the Switch player picked against you and right. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't got that out of there. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play in Lagrassa either. Crazy they can't pull it out. I'm afraid they don't know how to pull it out without breaking everything else. I'm assuming that's why it's staying. Somebody said, I guess in the builder you like build the fences under the stadium, and that's how they were able to create that effect. I don't really know if that's the case, but that's what I was reading in the subreddit for MLB The Show. Such a mess. I guess it's good that Madden's almost here. Showed your dad. He goes crazy. Pretty sure Win Sports. I should double check though. As soon as I forget to update that title. Whenever you and him play, pick Athletics or Dodgers, Jays or Rockies. Punishing yourself playing with the A's, Noah. Oh, the field. Now I got you. Yes, the Sacramento field's pretty nice for the show. Jays field's kind of fun since you guys did the retrofitting. I mean, it's fun before too, but I like the way it looks now. Feels like the undefeated fighter may be pulling in front here. Just looking at the replays, landing a lot of blows there. Don't want to win 1,000 and 1,001. It's being used for soccer, and they had, I guess, some of the top cricket clubs came through and played some cricket there too. But yeah, there's the Oakland Roots and the Oakland Soul are both playing their seasons there this year. I kind of wonder if the Oakland Ballers may move in eventually. Ballers independent league team that popped up when the A's announced their move. And then Oracle Arena is still there. I think they lost the name Oracle, but the basketball court where the Warriors used to play is right in the same parking lot. Still operational. I think they're just calling it Oakland Arena these days. Guy from California's gotten rocked a lot. I wonder if having that little bit longer on the top hairstyle makes the punches he absorbs look more impactful than maybe what they are. Fighter not protecting his face there for a moment. Oh, I looked away. Thomas home run for Arizona, so it's 5-2 Diamondbacks on top. Sterner's really struggled after a pretty nice start to his career with the A's this season. Came back up from AAA and got out of the jam last inning, but lets up a home run here. Angels are being one hit by the White Sox right now. Why didn't we sell? Says Mike. That one made it onto Home Run Hill, so one of the fans got a souvenir. Made it over the dugouts. Looks like that right was coming in right as the bell went. And we'll prepare for the final round, and I think we have one fight after this one for the main event. They can trade picks as of I think last year or the year before for Major League Baseball. I think it's only certain picks that are allowed to be traded though, like compensation picks, if I recall correctly. Mike will probably correct me if I'm wrong though. But yeah, something new that they added to the MLB draft is that at least some picks can be traded. Why not make it an event? Try to get fans to tune in, like NBA and NFL drafts. Yeah, still got the fights. I think this is the co-main event, Dark Spectre. Pretty sure the main event is incoming. This one's seemingly going the distance here. Okay, oh, since 2012? Dude, I could have sworn it was like 3 years ago, Mike. I guess time's a blur sometimes. I thought that was much newer than that. Not that I'm arguing with you. I didn't realize it'd been available that long. During the 2012 through 16 bargaining agreement. So the incoming lockout, it's after next year or it's after this year? I can't remember. Hey, Eggnog, thanks for the raid. How was your stream, Eggnog? Eggnog King, tremendous 2K streamer. And yeah, he does a lot of my team. Hopefully he'll get very deserved partnership. I guess there was a little bit of a glitch according to Ice Viking last time I talked to Ice about Eggnog. With his original account, they didn't allow it to get partnered, so hopefully this year, man. Because I know you've applied, you put in the hard work, you've had the viewership, and sometimes these platforms are just kind of dumb with technicality rules. Getting ready for this new year coming up. Is there any announcements or is there any hype coming up for the incoming 2K game? Viking was in maybe an hour and a half ago. He said he was excited to see what's coming. Very convinced we won't have a season in 27. That could affect the A's move as well. Because I'm guessing if there's no season, there's no revenue sharing for John Fisher to reach his hands into. Pretty good flourish here at the end. Definitely appreciate the raid. Anybody coming in? I go by Daniel Freak. I started as a 2K my team guy back in 2K17. The name's a reference to Daniel Marshall. Now in my mid 40s, 45 years old, and I usually stream sports games and do sports talk. Tonight we have Creator Sports Network provided us with the MarvNation fight card, and we're checking it out. On Cap Subathon on the 29th. Hopefully they give you a good September finally. Yes, that would be big. How does a glitch like that even happen? Are you talking about the stadium in MLB The Show? Because that stadium is crazy. He's super bad. Multiple Hall of Fame cases, says Mike. A's to Indy confirmed. Have a great stream. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. Hope everything's good in real life for you as well, Eggnog King. Hope everybody follows you on the Eggnog King account and on the Eggnog King 4K account. When I click onto my desktop, I'm just making sure I can see the Instagram chat. All right, so let's go into the cards. I think they're gonna award this to the guy from California. It seemed like he got more damage, more punches in to my untrained eyes, but first couple rounds seemed like it was pretty close. I think the smaller stature fighter frustrated him quite a bit throughout. Corbin Carroll still second. Diamondbacks at 5-2. Runner on second and 2 out as Marte's up. Marte's homered in this game. Probably will step out and check on the family. Mrs. Donnie having had all the bedtime responsibilities here. Also, I'll try to get us a predictor for that championship fight. Or the main event fight, I should call it. But we're still waiting for the announcement from the cards here. All right, so here we go. Long Beach, not far from Mike's hometown. So still undefeated is the giveaway. There, Nathan Rodríguez victorious in this battle, and all the points went on Espinosa. So let me complete that one. I'll go and check on the family for a moment, and we'll be back for what I assume is our title bout incoming. So BRB, but the fight will keep coming, and we'll get to hear the interview here in a moment. All right, I'm back. Had a little bit of a little bit of high grain, or not high grain, whole grain goldfish there. I don't know, maybe a bowl of cereal. Maybe I'll make something real fast in the toaster oven after stream. My intention was to stream tonight, but I think I'm gonna stream in the morning. Yes, Glizzy Gang rap man. The Glizzy Gobbler is right here. Make of that what you will. Any how's co-op going? You guys still playing? Angels are still being one hit. Kurtz and Langoliers just banged into each other on a pop up that should have been caught. Kotze had to make the walk of shame through the left field fence because he got kicked out. This is the team that's gonna lose 100 games that we're watching tonight. Oh, down he goes, Rosario. Maybe gonna get a first round knockout. Hand down, man down. Let's see if he's gonna get up for the count. That's it. That's a wrap. Save him a glizzy. Put some mustard and some ketchup on. Poor guy, he got wrecked by Rosario. There's a reason Rosario was our main event. Man, that was over in a flash. I thought we were going to settle in and shoot the bull for a while, but the bull has been shot. It's 1-0 White Sox. Hey, you're one swing away from leveling it though. So fast you missed it. Got that DVR feature over on the YouTube stream if you want to play it back. Same name on the tube. But here we go. Here's a replay. And you could just tell, Rosario's got the better trunks, right? Oh, that's a little low, right? But that's not what knocks him out. It's the combination to the face. But I think the initial blow might have been below the belt. Let's see if we can see it from this angle. I don't want to take off Rosario because I don't want him to come and punch me, but yeah, kind of got him going. It's a sacrifice from one of the Diamondbacks. I think it was Perdomo. 6-2 Diamondbacks. Some of you remember him. His name's Julius, the moderator from Lithuania. I kept talking about the D-backs, and he thought they were the douchebacks. So that just sent me one day when we were live streaming. He was one of the 2K holdovers from the years gone by. So he's kind of learned a little bit about baseball, and he thought there was a team literally called the douchebacks. They're beating my aides tonight, so they're the douchebacks. Yeah, kind of low, right? I mean, if we're only fighting for one round, I can go take a dive. Whoa, 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 easy, Bama. A lot of sus moderators in chat tonight. Los Angeles douches. Broken bat, the barrel went quite a ways. A's are out of the jam. Well, sort of. They're down 4 with 9 outs to work with. See if they can mount a comeback. That dude's pretty bloodied for only half a round, man. Wait a minute. Yeah, Rosado kicking butt and taking names in that fight. Looking better now in the ring. Yes, yes. Looking good right beyond our victor, the true MVPs today. Can I do the Donnie dance? You mean like the Don? I don't know. I don't think I know the steps. Right, Shano's searching for a game, so we're gonna get you guys to Shano when they wrap up stream here. Like the man who won ACS dance. We need to see you dance. We want the dawn. No, don't, he says. I see searching for a game over your head. I'm watching your stream right now. See, you're about to go to bed, says Shano. No, Roflo's not on. You're messing with me. Roflo doesn't stream anymore. All right, if Shano is not live, I'll raid Bearded Ninja. But my plan is to raid Shano, and Shano can do what he likes with his stream. Then I can't hear you. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to turn on the volume and glitch the stream or something for the VOD. But I'm watching you. I like the Eagles cap, Shano. Bamba says raid these nuts. Uh-oh, the hit list. It can be taken more than one way. Endless Love in the Dark. Dude. Sounds like Happy Gilmore 2, maybe. I don't know. I haven't watched the movie, so maybe tomorrow I'll get to watch. I don't care if it's in the dark, in the light, whatever. Let's do it. Oh, he wants us to look into the camera right now. Oh, he's not talking to me. He's talking to Rosario. Okay. Watch the movie. Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch it tomorrow before I spoil it. I'm guessing it's about golf, but seems like people were not too enthused with it. But I may turn into a pirate. I don't know that I want to pay Netflix $20 for one movie. I only sing Endless Love in the Dark. That's the only place to sing it, man. What a name. What's up, Lucas? Thanks for following. Moderators, be ready. I'm not sure if this one's not a troll account. Got a coach at 7 a.m. Fun. Reddit name says Mike. Dark Spectre liked it. He watched it. You're from the Aggies? Oh, right on, man. Welcome over. Yeah, I love Eggnog King. I thought you might have been one of the mods on a burner, just screwing with me or something too with the name. But yeah, welcome in, Lucas. You ready for the new 2K to drop? This is a long post-fight interview. Yeah, Eggnog King. He rated. He's a really good 2K streamer. Not up, dog. I know where you guys are going with that. What's up, dog? What's up with you? Yeah, Eggnog really should have been partnered. I'm trying to shout him out. It says I gotta wait 33 more minutes. Let me do what I want with my stream, Twitch. There we go. Yeah, that was a long post game deal. Exactly, Lucas. Yeah, he made the account too early. You're right. Pretty crazy. Made the account a dozen years ago or something, but they won't partner him now. So you know the lore of the Eggnog King. I don't know the J roll one, but that sounds like something I need to know. Shauna, what's going on with matchmaking, dude? You've been searching for a game for like 5 minutes, man. There's nobody in the queue. He needs a real American. Gonna let the pythons run wild on us here. I, I'm watching Sean. I'm trying to read lips right now. Sean looks like he's cussing me out. I think that's the end of our fights. I don't know if they have a little post-fight wrap or not, but I think that was it. So let me raid Shano, and then Shano will entertain you guys. If you haven't followed Shano, you're in for a treat. He says he's ready for bed, but I'm sure he's got one more in him, like Vince Carter. All right, here we go. We're going to Philly. Please follow Shano. I tried to raid and I put the apps. Dang it! Like my first day streaming. And thanks to Creator Sports Network for the event. Thanks to MarvNation for putting together the fight card. And we'll see you guys on the next Creator Sports Network event, whenever that is. I think next week we're going to have the compilation with, what is it? Card Jiu-Jitsu, Chess Shop, all that stuff. Should all be in there. My intention was to stream MLB tonight. I think I'm cooked, guys. We had a long day out and about, so I'll probably be on in the morning with some MLB The Show. Appreciate all of you guys that came through. Lucas, you're awesome. Nice chatting with you, and hopefully we'll see you on the next stream.